Morning, guys. So our playthrough of
World of Final
Final
Fantasy.
Yeah, it's that. Things are going on, right? We're about ready, I think, to go into the castle. This thing. Which I think we've been in the castle a while now. Wow. The princess. Oh, that's
Release Lady Luce! Huh?
How long must this continue, Eleanor? 100 years and counting now, and yet commanding just one body proves a chore. How lowly and pathetic can you get?
My body gives me more trouble than yours does.
Oh, but I do wonder about that.
Hey, scumbag! We've been looking for you! If you think you can just wreck the world and get away with it, then you have got another thing coming!
When are you... Owen, you okay? So you've made it this far. But no more. You have to stop. You mustn't fight. I know you want to, but you simply can't.
What drivel! What tripe! A farce beyond compare!
Are you quite certain of that? What if they are the world's true champions awakened at last? Should we not deal with them now?
And now it's you who's causing me to grin. The Crimson Prophecy's a done affair. The story needs no postscript, no twist, and no spin. Exit. Begone, you whelps!
God, you whelps. Dang whelps.
Let's do this, Lon!
That's right! It's on!
That's all.
This is it!
Weak against water and dark. Water and dark. Weak against light. I feel like it's better to just attack, right? How much damage do we do? Yeah, we basically do the same amount of damage. Which he did do with a, like, shell, basically, I think. Yeah, that's what he does. Why can't I just keep on doing fire against them for it? Like, pro plays. No, he knocked us down. He really likes attacking her. And just did it again.
All right.
All right!
Alright. A lot of levels. At least for that one Pikachu looking thing.
As postscripts go, impressive.
They're people?
Mom and Dad.
Is that... No.
No more frowning. Now, let's smile. You should turn those corners up, or your happiness will spill right out. You don't want that to happen.
But everybody makes fun of me because they say my arm is creepy.
But look, mommies are the same. See? And there's more. Did you know that these arms are very special? They're proof of the joy you'll bring the world.
But only one of my hands looks like yours.
You have one, Lan has the other. So as long as you both work together, there's no happiness you can't attain.
Please, you have to stop gathering so many mirages.
Why's that? We're really good at it. You of all people should be proud.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
You don't have a proper handle on any of them. Think of the trouble you're making for those around you.
Well, what do I care? It's not any trouble for us.
Fine, then don't you care about your mother? The more mirages that you take away from
Oh,
her.
please. Mom loves seeing us excel. Don't even pretend it doesn't make her happy. Dad, I just think you're jealous because you don't know how to do it.
Busted.
Busted. Poor Dad.
Just stop. You don't realize. You're the one who said that everyone's lives would be easier if we summoned those gods or whatever. Don't chicken out now, Win.
Yeah, remember? Why else would we even be up here?
You're wrong. A path to another world will...
Just shut the honk up. Oh, I know what to do with you.
What?
Hup!
Rain, stop this! Don't! You don't know what you're doing! This is wrong!
So we're the bad guys? Oh no.
Are you the one who summoned me?
What is going on? Hey! Who are you?
Children, get over here!
Answer me! Who are you? Ah!
Ronan!
No. I didn't.
Ah, these are fine vessels. How astonishing for the first creatures I find to be humans of so high a caliber. So, who will join me? 2 bodies! Take them!
You have to escape. Lon! Rain!
Mom, what?
Get away! Ah!
Did that happen?
What was that? What did we just see?
Lady Luce!
Owen, you're here? You're both safe. I'm so glad. Oh, so glad.
Are you really our mom? Rain and Lon, they lost all of their old memories when they were spliced out of Grimoire. They don't remember a thing. Lucky them.
But that's good. Please, Howard. Promise me that you will forgive them. For me.
I never...
Subtlety. I can never abide it when a more direct solution is at hand. Come now. Did you not have some wish? Some grand desire you came here for me to grant? Show me resolve. Show me ingenuity. Show me your power. Show me all the mirages at your behest. But do not show yourself to be lacking.
What kind of thing are you?
I am Randolph, the mighty king of Bahamut, and number 25 of the X9 ranks. I am the conqueror of all A-worlds, and their destroyer.
No. You are nothing but dust!
Nothing but that.
You are going to pay for what you did!
You fiend. I'm gonna make you wish that you were never born!
Sis, you okay?
Never see how much damage that attack does. That one does 4,000. Seems like Quake and Earthquake almost always miss us. Anytime somebody uses it. Yeah. Weird attack. Very weird attack. It just seems to kind of like not do anything. It's weird because a lot of different enemies use it too. It doesn't seem to ever hit. Never seems to land.
What strength! I can see A's power has already had a profound influence on both of you. Perhaps I may not be able to destroy you, but neither can you put an end to me. To pursue this stalemate further would be a waste of time.
That's what you think! I have to pay for bringing you into this world. This ends now!
Lon?
Hey, Rain. I know that I've put you through a lot of stuff. I'm selfish. And I'm sorry. It's all my fault that Mom and Dad died like that. And it's all my fault that these freaks have ruined Grimoire. Mine. I have to pay for it all. Watch me!
Oh no.
Foolish boy! My work is done! This will change!
Oh, he froze them both.
Why? Lon! Why did you have to come back? Rain, what the happened to Lon? Rain? Tama. Lon is... I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. To my Ninewood Hills.
That's it. What an ending, right? I know that can't be the real reason, right? Linda. Save progress. Yes, always save progress, right? Kind of sucks you can never change it. Save complete. Yeah, right. Oh, we just got to this part at 35 hours. That's any button. No. No.
You will not accept this. It was your doing, yours. And now you would refuse to accept the consequences?
Accept it? How could you expect me to accept it? Lon takes the fall while I cower in my fake world? I mean, this is my fault as much as it is his. He shouldn't have to pay my share. Who do I tell I'm sorry? Our mom and dad?
Then I will ask you again. Will you, or will you not accept the consequences?
I will not. Not these.
Very well. I shall yield to you all 9 of my precious lives, and give you a chance to continue your tale differently, and weave the threads of time anew.
Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Life sacrifice acknowledged. Now time shall be threaded anew. Bong. Bong.
Bong, bong, bong.
Postscript. Turn those corners up.
Huh?
All right. Let's kick some Baja butt and give this world a saving it won't forget. After all, if we really did cause all of this mess, it's about time that we settled up.
Wait!
What's gotten into you?
Just wait. Where's Tama?
Tama? What's that?
Our friend.
Oh, she died for them.
Very well. I shall yield to you all 9 of my precious lives,
Oh, she died for them.
and give you a chance to continue your tale
Aw.
differently and weave the threads of time anew.
Poor Tama.
No way. Was that her back there? That was Tama?
Hey, Lon, you really don't know who I mean? Tama's our friend. This whole journey, she's been by our side.
What? I have no idea what you're saying. What is wrong with you? You're acting so weird.
Well, I've never seen her behave like this. Usually Lon's the one who acts like he got punched in the back of the head.
Seraphy? But you can't be here.
Huh?
What? Why would you freak out about Seraphy? Come on, she's the one who's been by our side. Seriously, do you want to rest a sec?
Seraphy, you know her. You love Tama.
Someone named Tama? Wait, I think I've got it. Could it be short for Tama Mohime? I have no idea where you might have heard the name. It sure does take me back to the old days.
All right. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going up there to kick some Baja butt.
No!
Huh?
Careful. Tama gave her lives for this chance. It's a new timeline. I can't waste it.
We're not ready to do this.
But why not?
Lon, think about it. Why did we come here in the first place? You remember? What did we say we were gonna do?
What is this, a pop quiz?
Answer the question.
Well, if you mean the first reason, and a crow told us that if we got back all of the mirages we lost, then we might regain our memories and maybe meet our family, right?
That's right. Taking down the Federation? That wasn't in the plan.
Well, of course it wasn't. We didn't even know they existed yet. And anyway, you and me are the ones who brought those Cogna things into Grimoire. It's our mess to clean up.
Even if it means fighting Mom and Dad? And having to sacrifice your life in the end?
Dude, what? You really have lost it.
Lon, defeating those guys? It won't save the world. No good will come of it. What happens to us? To you?
Would you stop getting so worked up? You're not making any sense.
The Cogna. We'll stop them.
Huh? Well, yeah, we can do that too, but since we're here, let's fight these guys.
I told you that won't work. It's pointless. First, we need to close the portal. Which means collecting more mirages, more getting stronger, and more owning up to what we've done.
Hello, Rain?
Mom, Dad. We have to straighten things out with Wen too. And then
Okay, I think it's time that
we'll gather mirages, get stronger, and close that portal! You can kick their butts after we do all that.
Hold your chocobos! Don't forget, people are losing their souls!
Yes, so let's hurry. Mirage collecting and the portal. Oh, and we have to call Win back from the castle. Hey, Seraphy, do you know anything about that mirage that Win summons?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. That'd be none other than the Siren. She comes from the same world of wind pixies that I do.
You and her are both from the same world? Well, then can you contact her and see if she's with Win?
As long as she's somewhere in Grimoire, then I'd say it's doable.
Great. Would you?
Okity dokity. Feed back in a micro mega flash.
Oh, wait! Also, tell her we're sorry for what we did, trapping her for so long, will you? I know that sorry's not enough, but...
Yeah, you're the boss.
You're the boss.
Rain, what's up? You know something.
I'll try to explain. But on the way, we're going to Balam Garden.
let's go wait on the deck.
That's so sad though, poor Tama. I'm gonna guess there's gotta be a way to bring her back. Foxfire. See, he's only silver. His sync level is not all the way up. I don't know how to get his sync level up even more though. I think we have to like find this thing. Oh, imp. That's already unlocked. This is almost done too. We just need more points. One more level for him, and he's done. Where to get this from? World report. 2. Why did we just lose bitrate?
Tell me one thing. This time,
Our
do
internet
you
just dropped.
remember what you two were like? And the terrible things you did?
Yes. A lot of it, anyway. But we're ready. We're going to collect our mirages and face all of our mistakes head on.
All right then. So why did you call me back?
If we have the final showdown now, our fam, you and us won't make it. It's not gonna be the outcome that we're hoping for.
You don't know that. It hasn't even—
I do know! Look, I was there. Please, don't fight the Heralds yet. Help us save Grimoire first. We could really use your help.
Do you have a plan?
We're going to use the portal.
The Ultima Gate? What do you want with that? If you're thinking about opening it again.
No, it would never work without you, Win. Well, actually, we need all of the summoners for it to work.
Lon is right. Summoners have the power to bring mirages from other worlds into this one.
Basically, they create a bridge between two worlds.
But so can you. In fact, the power is stronger in Mirage Keepers.
Don't look at me. I'm just regurgitating all the stuff that Rain told me she remembers now.
A Mirage Keeper's powers, they're not like those of a summoner's. We trap mirages, using miniature worlds that are created by real architects, like our father. And once they're confined, we can release them. And at that point, they're ours to command at will. But to pull that off, you need to bend the rules. And only breakers like our mother can do that.
Is that true? So then, your parents' talents, they became yours, to wield any mirage?
Yes. And there's more to it. Breakers can extract power from any of their mirages, and then add it to their own.
So the more we find, the stronger me and Rain can make ourselves.
We didn't give it much thought when we were collecting them back then, but in fact, we stole our mom's power along with her mirages.
Wait. If Keepers can't actually connect two worlds.
Yeah. When I summoned Brandalis, I sorta had to borrow your powers, Wynn. I used the crystal cage.
That explains it. I could feel it too. It's like the cage. It was drawing the strength right out of me. And while I was trapped in there, the heralds could draw on my power, and even pose as me. Wait a minute. Then, did they?
Yes. They slowly deceived the world with the Crimson Prophecy, so that Lon would restore the gate.
And by gathering up the other summoners, again, they managed to create a bridge.
Right.
That explains a lot of things.
Okay. So going back.
The Ultimate Gate, why do you need it? It's too late to destroy it.
We know. Even if we do, or take out Brandalis, then we're still stuck with a world full of Cogno we can't get rid of. So, we'll reverse it.
What?
Right. We hope, if we reverse the flow...
It'll send the Cogna and Heralds back where they came from.
So please, if you and the summoners help us, we can do this, Alwyn. I know that after all we've done, we don't have any right to ask this. But...
I'll do it.
Huh?
Honestly, I'm not so sure about your plan. It might work like you say. And then again, it might not. But I feel like it's something worth trying. Still.
Yes. They'll come after us if they catch on.
It's more than that. The heralds are using your
I know
parents...
that. But you can trust me. Trust us to take care of it.
Okay. When you feel you're ready, say the word.
Thank you so much, Wynn. I'm sorry.
Oh, forget it. You can call me Wynn. It feels too strange, Owen, coming from you two.
Hey, maybe there's a chance. This arm's gonna bring the world some joy. I know it.
Any words are available at Chocolate? Chocolate?
FYI, if you're looking for some more mirages, don't forget which pixie's rocking the old rumor radar.
This music brings back so many memories.
Make sure that you take a break.
Final Fantasy VIII was, I think, my first, one of my first games that I actually bought, right? I actually went to the store, picked it out, I remember. Took me forever to beat the game, though. PS1 disc, man. There was, especially as a kid, it's like, did not take the best care of them. They got scratched and... what other stuff?
We need to ensure this.
I think Final Fantasy IX is probably my favorite, though. But it's been a while. I need to kind of... I guess that's the good thing about them remaking them and updating them. Get a chance to replay through them, which I bet you they'd play way different. I don't wonder if we can change this guy yet. still ain't got that one unlocked. Takes down strength a little bit and magic defense, but raises up agility, defense, and magic by quite a bit. I don't know. I'm gonna miss Tama. I know you probably have to some way save her, too.
Hey, Lon, do you remember the Pleiad?
The plead? What's a plead?
I'm still a little hazy on the details myself, but remember how it seemed like Ifrit and Shiva and Ramu seemed to recognize us?
I remember them mentioning something like that.
I think there were more mirages like that. 7 of them.
Oh, I get it. Is that what plead means then?
Pleiad. But yes. So I think that might mean there are 4 other powerful mirages we knew besides Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu.
Huh, no kidding. Well, considering how tough that trio is, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get the rest of them on our side.
Yep, my thoughts exactly.
My thoughts exactly.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you something strange?
Huh? Like what?
Am I correct that you're in charge of controlling the gates and managing our prismariums now?
What do you mean now? Please. You know full well that this pixie has always been in charge of both. I can't carry the prism case everywhere we go, but we can access it from safe locations.
And you're the one who returns us to Ninewood Hills when we fall in battle?
Huh? Well, yeah, sort of. I have to use the return crystal Anna Crow gave me, which unfortunately means we have to come back to Ninewood Hills every time. Hold on a second. This is strange. What's with the sudden barrage of questions?
Oh, I guess I just like to go over things now and then.
Huh? You serious?
I guess that means most of what I know about Tama applies to Seraphi in this timeline. As long as I remember that, I should be able to play along.
Too late, you made it weird though.
There was some girl here the other day looking for you two. I didn't recognize. Anyway, she said you two have been given the power to touch this Oh, but, sorry.
Leave an address. Rip. Rip. We'll see what our new items are. The Choco Mart. See.
Did something bad happen? You look very sad. Welcome to the Chocolate Mart!
You look very sad, but let me shout at you, lady. Thanks. Thanks, Pinion. Fireoka seed. Is there something better than this? I wonder. Better than fire? Blizzardja, Thunderga, Bugga, Waterga, Urga seed, Mishra, Kiraga, Balanceaga. I wonder if there's something better than those though, like should I...
Chocoboco, bye now!
Oh, that woman's so fucking annoying. Look a boca bye now. A boca da bo. What? Girls' tea room.
I'm taking a break now. What now? Which... What now?
Which champion medals are? The lightning's a 2. Trying to see which ones are 2s. Balathar. Which girl is a 2? Oh, it's a... Lightning. I don't see who's a 2 with. We ain't got no 1s yet though. We could do Cloud or who else? Cloud or Bart's or Balathar. Balathar, that's the guy from Final Fantasy 12. I didn't know we had him. Let's see if we could. So we could do him. Do we have his, or do I need to go and get it? I think we have to go get it, yeah.
Goody. What now?
Oh, we don't have his option.
What now? See.
Parts. Here. Terra, Titus, Cloud. So we could do Bart's. Well, equip grants Lon the ability to mimic an element absorber. What's he do? Equip grants to mimic an element absorber. Alright though. Alright. The flourish of steel and enhanced thunder.
Well, what now?
This is what we're supposed to be doing? More of these crapping things? Oh man. How many of these things we gotta do? Complete first. Hold on. Got a bunch more of these. I think I just used too many of these to like, be able to do them all. Bridges of Woes. Mega Ether. Friends of Vengeance. Guess we can just start here. I don't even think you can capture these guys though, is the issue. Like, I don't think you can capture them in this world. Which I guess if you do it this way and then maybe they show up in the other thing. I don't know.
So it's been that long.
None of us know exactly how long it's been, but it's estimated the giants who lived here must have disappeared about 100 years ago.
A century. Huh. It's a little hard to imagine.
Well, why don't we head back to the airship and... What the...
Moment.
Was there something I could help you with, Bahamut? Oh. Or should I call you Tia Babilo?
You dare speak my true name before a stranger? Have you lost your mind?
What is going on?
It's been a century, you said? Been quite a while. But I used to know old Bahamut here.
Oh, Bahamut.
You know the Dyad servant?
Me?
Oh, sorry. She means that you once served Lon and Rain.
Ah, yes. Who can forget those two?
What? Lon and Rain are the demon Dyad?
The heralds, probably Seguaridus, must have concocted the name to spice up their crimson prophecy. But there's a basis to it. The original Azure prophecy mentions demons too. Did Lon and Rain know? Could they have read it?
Rain always was an avid reader.
Yes, she was. Except acting out prophecies sounds like Lon.
You know, you're kind of taking all the wonder out of my childhood here.
One thing I know, no one would have started calling them the Demon Dyad or whatever if you hadn't been there, acting like demons and wreaking havoc against their will.
You can blame the heralds for that. I don't care how long I was sealed away. How dare Grandulus name his army Bahamut and declare himself king of this world? I'll kill him! Tell me where he is right this instant!
Is that the reason you're here? Listen, I've observed Brandalus up close for a century, and... Tia Babilo, face it, you don't stand the slightest chance against him.
What was that?
The X9 Knights. I trust you've heard of them.
They're a fusion of three things. An esper like me, a human, and lastly a god from the extraverse.
Gods from the extraverse? Espers? What are those?
Well, the Azure prophecy makes mention of them both. Essentially, it says, "From oblivion, light and dark were born. Light begat beings called espers. Dark begat monsters, and humans who sought the light. In the extraverse, the world that surrounds ours, live gods that feed solely on death and destruction. Gods that are beings and non-beings, and will not heed reason. One world found a tear in the fabric, and exploited it to confine espers inside their human bodies. However, this tear left them open to the extraverse and its cruel gods."
So then does that mean the heralds are those exact same gods?
I can't say anything with real certainty yet. In the end, the prophecy is just words, so the best we can do is venture a guess at what it means. In fact, it's because this first section was so ambiguous, it was omitted from copies. Only direct descendants know it.
Then that would make you...
Yes, that's right. The first summoner's descendant. Oh, and probably the last giant summoner, I would imagine. Although, it seems that some of you have picked up the art of summoning in our place. You'll keep it alive.
Enough! Get to the point! Are you saying that Brandalus has become an X9 Knight?
Yes, that's right. A being who, just like in the prophecy, has crossed dimensions. In a way, what else can you call him but a god? He's completely different from the Brandalus that you think you know. You can't beat him. You can't even touch him.
This cannot be! What you say is impossible! It doesn't matter what Brandalus is like now. He's not me! I'm the true king. The Bahamut King! Tia Babalu the Great!
Yeah, Babalo.
Great. I see your temper's as short as ever.
Why are we fighting?
Who knows? Always fighting something, right? Always. Make love, not war. Come on, Bahamut.
What the?
So the demon diehard thing, that was talking about us, huh?
Yeah, I kind of figured as much by now, to be honest.
Oh, Rain.
This'll do.
I have to remember my past if it's this much of a train wreck.
From what Wynn was saying, weren't most of our crimes against humanity caused by these troublemakers?
Also, you should forget about messing with the heralds. It's true, you can't win.
I shall just have to slaughter in order to prove just how wrong you are.
Oh no, we dropped them. I see. I don't know. I didn't do much at all. do a lot more. How many species this guy got? Does it tell us? No. Good morning, Cookie. What are you up so early? Or are you up late? How you doing? Good to see ya. That's a lovely cookie. Resetting my sleep schedule. I'm all right. Taco or setting my sleep schedule. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, I guess. Does that mean you've been on the job hunt trying to find something, or? I'll be applying. Ooh. What kind of thing are you really looking for? You've always had kind of a bad sleep schedule, I've noticed. It's always... I mean, I guess at least it was consistent. Social work jobs. This movie, it's been crazy. I bet. You always seem to do pretty well with kids. I heard social work sucks though, man. I heard it. So good luck with it. I heard it's a very, very hard thing to deal with day in and day out. God, this boss battle takes forever. Overattached, don't know how to process the emotional side of the job. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I think a part of it is too is just how bad our system is too. There's a lot of kids you can't help. I've dealt with the system for a while now, for quite many years, and a lot of times social workers get blamed for it too. They get blamed for all the crappy side of it, like even though they have no control of how the system works. Kind of makes you jaded. bad parents, caretakers. Yep. And our system very much goes toward, which I know it depends on the state, but especially in the southern state, it goes very much toward sticking with the parents, right? Sticking with the parents no matter what the parents do to get the kid back to them, which is, I mean, could be a good thing, I guess, but like here, it's been like so many kids have went back to bad parents just because of how the system wants, what the system wants. A lot of times, no matter what, too. Yep. Yeah, I know that crap. Sucks. Intern act tries to keep kids at home, but they do it by working with the kid and the family in the home. They know what enough is enough, and it's a bad situation for the kid. Well, yeah, like, see here, it's basically, you know, if you jump through some hoops, and it's not like a lot of hoops, but if you jump through the hoops, you get the kid back. It's like, which is fine sometimes, but a lot of times it's just like such stupid hoops. It doesn't really like prove anything at all. Some parents just don't know how to parent. Yep. Just because you can have a kid doesn't mean you should be a parent. It's very true. And it kind of feels like a lot of people that shouldn't have kids are the ones that knock out a bunch of kids. You know, they have a bunch. Yeah. Parenting is tough, man. It really is. I have the most kids, yep. I've known people that have had like 4 or 5 of their kids taken away and continue to have more kids. It's like, how do you not realize at a certain point that like you should just stop popping them out? Like literally like 4 or 5 kids they've had taken away. It's just like, well, let me just keep popping them out. They don't care. Yep. Which I think another thing is how America kind of handles mental health issues too. I think a lot of these people, if they got some like actual like mental health help, it would be a little bit better. There's just not enough of that kind of stuff going around too. Yeah. Taxes. Yeah. God dang it, game. Broke both our tuffles. At least you shouldn't have no trouble getting a job in that, I guess. I mean, seems like there's always they're looking for new people to get in.
No trouble.
God, that battle took fucking forever. Yeah.
This can't be. When did you ever gain such strength?
Just a guess, but we must be more powerful than before. This is like our second go at this, right?
Hey, Tia Babilo? You know, we're planning to fight Brandalus.
All Thanos.
If you come with us, you can have a shot at him.
Good luck.
Now that I've lost, I have no right to refuse. I'm yours.
20-30 minutes isn't honestly that bad of a commute. I mean, heck, my kiddo's school is almost 20 minutes away.
Did we actually defeat him? A dyad servant?
Huh? Oh. How about that? Lon and Rain have just taken their servant back.
What? Lon and Rain are here? How is that?
I don't know. But that's a good question for when I see them.
Obtained a Bahamut Presbyterian. Oh, we actually got him. You have friended new Mirage. One of the 7 self-claimed pretty much whatever he feels like. Has a bit of an anger management problem, so be sure to take a step back when his anger magnifiers. Excuse me. God. Who should we get rid of? I guess a sea worm down here. Plus they will go to school there anyway, so it might be super convenient. That's good. Is he happy with the move too? We're like old people, just so happy to be in the house, I bet. So, you know, you're growing up, right? Yeah. You still live in Tennessee, right? Is that where you... What's your address, Cookie? I'm gonna come visit, right? Man, I need to like I've been trying to like look around for. Let me just give you that, right? Just post it right here, Cooks, right? I've been looking for a tutor for the kiddo though. He's been kind of having trouble in 1st grade. I think she's finally starting to catch up though. I think I kind of dropped the ball with her. I don't know if it's like per se like all my fault. I feel like a big chunk of it was the school's problem too. Honestly, but what can you do? I feel like for her it's been very much they didn't do enough in preschool and kindergarten. They didn't do enough. I feel like they didn't teach them enough. So now that she's in 1st grade, it's literally like catch up, trying to like make up for all the stuff that they didn't learn, and it's been tough, I swear. I don't know if other parents have been struggling with their kid or not. It's I've talked to a few, but it just doesn't. It seems like a lot of them are, and it kind of sucks because I don't know if you ever dealt with like a younger kid in like 1st grade. Their like knee-jerk reaction is just to hold them back. Like that is their option. Like if your kid's like a little bit behind, they're just like hold them back. It's never that's just kind of the mindset that they go with. It's just hold them back all the time. The amount of people that like I know around here that like have held their kid back is kind of crazy to me. And everybody's like, well, it's not that big of a deal, you know, just hold them back if they're behind. And I'm like, it just seems like such a, you think that would be a last resort, not the first thing that goes through their mind, but yeah, it's tough. It's like they want you the kiddos to be very, very much like self-reliant, which is fine, but I feel like first grade is just such a weird age to make them 100% self-reliant, and that's what they want them to be, is almost 100% like self-reliant. They don't, you know, and to me it's just too much, you know, too much. Brother, I decided to improve. Probably one of the recall ones. I can believe how you did. Yeah, it's the best way to take a load off my shoulders. Private school, yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's a lot of it. I mean, honestly, with public school, I feel like public schools have gotten better. Like they're learning a lot more now, and I think they're actually trying to improve a lot of the stuff. I mean, like the curriculum has gotten a lot better. It's just a lot. You just kind of have to. I mean, that's the biggest tip, is just basically probably Google is your best friend. I think I would have Googled more, like what my kiddo should know before first grade and stuff, so that she has like a jump start, because I feel like if you don't, they kind of drop the ball big time. Big time.
What now?
We don't really have a lot of like public schools around here. I think like we have like a Christian school, Christian, and we have a Montessori school.
Now?
And I heard Montessori's good-ish, but it kind of screws them up later. It screws them up badly later. So it's like there's no like good options around here for like stuff like that. School here, yeah. That's just the sucky part, because I don't know about you guys, but there's not a lot of options around here, because you live in Kentucky, right? I mean, I said I heard Montessori's good, but until you get them out of it, and it's kind of like you got Montessori till like 6th grade, and then you go to regular school, and like I feel like regular school would be really hard after they teach you to like learn how they do. Country town where the church looks better, yeah. A lot of people can, like, you know, even if you ain't religious, man, the churches do a lot, honestly, especially around here, like, because America's weird, and like you have to pay for school lunches and stuff, but the church is actually like paid for all the school lunches here and stuff, that nobody has to pay for school lunch here. And all the school systems around here, because the church paid for it all. Cap investigates when the time comes. They should. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, like, and they even just like built a new playground and stuff. Like, they're doing a lot more than our government's doing. It's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of nice. You know, a lot of people have like negative opinions about the church, you know, about like stealing your money, and but it's kind of crazy like how they're willing just to help everybody, and it feels like that's what churches should be, you know. Do government grants? Yep. Well, here, churches are, a lot of churches, if you're a part of the church, they automatically garner a part of your paycheck. Your dues is what they call it. I don't know.
Test your strength.
But they garner your, you know,
So there you are.
they take like, I think it's like 10% or something of your paycheck a month
They call
for
me
the
a
church.
butcher. Rubbish. I merely challenge fools who would be challenged, and they die.
Then you're not very sporting. Every one of your victims was cut down without a fight.
He who lives by the sword must be quick to draw it. Truly, they met with no foul play. If they expired without a struggle, that attests to their...
If someone works there, you said? No, if you're a member of the church, right? Because like my brother, right? They were going to a church, but they weren't actually a member. But once you actually become a member of the church, when you sign up to be a member, of the church. You got they have dues, and it's every month they take a chunk of your paycheck. Like I don't know if it's like 10% or 5% or 15%, somewhere in that range. I can't remember exactly what they said. But you don't have to become a member of the church. But it's just how it works, right? I guess you don't really do the whole collection plate crap. You kind of. It's very much how it works around here. Which I mean, say what it is. I mean, they tell you when you go through, right? They tell you when you become a member how it works. So it's not like it's like hidden at all. But I mean, I don't know. It's just like whatever you feel about it. But you do agree to it. And I mean, I guess they do use the money for good things, it seems. But still, yeah, it always seemed kind of iffy to me too. And it is. It's just set up that way that every month they take a chunk of your paycheck. Your dues is what they call it to support the church. Saying if it was hidden, yeah. To me, it just sounds like taxes, right? It sounds like our government. Basically the same kind of stuff, right? You pay your taxes basically to the church, and then they use the money for community stuff. I mean, it's whatever. I don't know. I'm not a member of a church. But it's very common around here, apparently. Right. That's what I said. They use it for good stuff. I mean, it seems to me. I mean, building playgrounds, helping the schools. I mean, they even like I think this year we didn't even have like school supply lists. We didn't even have school supply lists because they dealt with that stuff. They paid for it all. Kind of crazy to me. The church has been covering all that stuff. School supplies, school lunches, playgrounds. I mean, they've been pumping a lot of money into the school systems and stuff, which is sad that they have to. I feel like, I mean, we give a lot of money to the government, man. I feel like, and it feels like school funding is like one of the first things that governments decide to cut for some reason. JK, yeah. I said it's Rip Zombie. They've just cut a lot of it. They've cut a lot. We've been dropping frames a lot today. I think Twitch has been broken. But they've been cutting a lot of that, cutting funding for everything. It's kind of crazy to me, like in Kentucky, that they're actually like cutting the amount of funding even for like public colleges and stuff. It's like make it even harder for people to afford it.
Dearth of skill and not my lack of honor. It is a troubling
Stream go down?
To be gone less than a century and return to find swordsmanship so diminished. Troubling indeed.
How poetic. If it's a challenge you're looking for, why don't you see how you and your principles fare against me?
Your spirit is impressive. Let us begin.
Go Starling. Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry, I would get something to drink.
What?
Sorry, dude. There's been a change in the lineup.
You really ought to know better than to butcher people.
I remember you. To fight again after so long would be a thrill. But you catch me as my blood quickens for another. My first worthy foe in ages. This trickery. This space in which you have confined me.
Basically, yep.
I'll not be detained.
That said, it's like.
What is... Lon! Get out of the thing
This way!
Aw, dude!
Zan, Tets, Ken.
It's kind of like crazy. I don't know. Oh crap!
Oh, missed by a hair. Good. You're the strongest warrior I've crossed swords with in years. And yet, 'twould be poor form to pursue this now. Find a new blade, and we shall continue this test of our might.
Looks like this won't be as easy as I thought.
I think a lot of the problems too is like state law. I don't know. Our government's a mess.
Does he have a weakness? You're taking on Odin?
Yeah. I heard that you have experience with the Dyad servants. Basically, anything you can tell me would be a big help.
Odin? Oh, got it. It's just an old rumor, but...
Yep. What's I say? It's kind of crazy. Like I hear just how
At
much
last.
other stuff is picking up the slack because of how stupid
You
our
would
system
try
is.
me with the same sword that failed you before?
Yeah. Except, I thought I'd mix things up.
That
Hell is
girl.
that?
She looks like Ramuz.
It's his grandkid.
Grandkid!
I see you've been sniffing about. Is this the best
Like,
you
well,
can
gotta-
muster?
Yep. What's wrong? Suddenly you don't look so hot.
It's really good.
Silence! Make your peace before I cleave you in twain.
I've never really heard of this game either. Purple Turtle was nice enough to buy it for my birthday.
What do
But I've been
we
really
have
enjoying it.
here? Is Odin afraid of a widow whitening? Hey,
A widow
that
whitening.
reminds me. Wasn't old Ramu the only one you never had the guts to go head to head with?
Whoa! Dude, is that true?
What I cower before no one.
This'll do.
Also sweet. Dang, we just done 10k damage with that. This game's it's kind of like Pokemon, basically. I mean, the same kind of feel, but more like mature and more story's better. I actually like it more than Pokemon personally. But it's kind of got that Pokemon feel, you know? That Pokemon feel. Wasn't this the chip with the lightning thing? What was it at? Oh, blind. Ice storm. I always miss like how much damage that does. Are you gonna play the 7 remake? I don't know, man. The 7 remake, I think it's gonna be, it costs too much because if you don't know, they chopped the game up into pieces basically. So it's like, and a lot of people are fine with it for some reason. So I don't know if I want to like buy a game that I have to buy multiple parts for $60 a piece to finish the game. I don't know about that. It's kind of it makes me wonder if I kind of like want to do that. Oh, we need one more. I heard, yeah. I don't know about that. I think if it was cheaper, it wouldn't be as bad. You know, if it was a little bit cheaper. I think it kind of costs too much. $60 a pop to get like a third of the game or a fourth of the game or whatever it's gonna be. And it's kind of crazy because I've heard a lot of people say like, well, it's a really long game, so who cares if it's chopped up in pieces? And it's like, well, it's because that's not like that doesn't. I feel like it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts 3, man. They just released DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, and that DLC costs $30 for the new DLC. It's just like, why? Why does it cost $30 for something like that? And I don't feel like it should cost that much from what like it sounds like they've added. I haven't seen the gameplay, I haven't heard any reviews, but from what I saw, like what they're adding, it just doesn't. Like, can we capture this guy? Did he make sure? Oops, I think I killed him. I was gonna check.
Yeah. Oh right.
For each episode? Yeah. Yeah, you can look right now. Go to Amazon right now, and you can look. Final Fantasy VII. It is $60. It's 60 freaking dollars for each episode. Like that's nuts. Yeah. They've pretty sure at least they lowered it. Yeah, $60. The deluxe edition's $80. Released on April 10th. As I said, to me, it's just ridiculous. It's like a cash grab. Like people, they know people want it, so they're gonna do it. Yep.
Good. This shall forever stand as proof that your skill surpasses mine. I'm pleased to have met so fierce a warrior.
Yep.
Ours was a duel to remember.
I don't know. But it'll be like $200 or $300 to play through the game. I don't know how many parts they plan on doing, but.
But it was a close one.
Oops, broke the sword again.
No more travelers will get shorn in two. Ramuel, I owe you one. Oh, and I guess I owe Lon and Rain a thank you as well, wherever they are. Now then.
I don't know what they're smoking. Oh, one of the Plead 7 hates thunderstorms. His literally means sword that sunders iron, but pretty much sunders everything. Main story. Confirm. Girl's Diary entry number 10. Is this all we're going to be doing right now? Is just fighting battles? Man, streaming has been dead lately, but I feel like it's all around. I don't know, like, Twitch is weird. They just sent like an email, like in December and stuff, that January is like the best time to meet new viewers and new viewers come to the platform. And like, I feel like January has probably been the deadest month for a lot of people across the board. Which is funny. They're like, oh yeah, guys, by the way, just FYI, most gonna be a lot better than usual. Totes. What do we want here? We have more than one? Oh no, you can't. Okay, that didn't work. Go back to lightning. I don't know if you could have more than one or not. I didn't think you could, but who knows. Do the same. Regain them maybe? I don't know. Look how they jump, 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 jump.
Hello. What now? Who's...
Or just. Where did this thing go? No, we just finished one of these, didn't we? Yes. Odin Memento? Why would we get another Odin Memento? See what there is.
What now?
Fallen asleep has been over 24 hours. Jeez, good luck, Cookie. Thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. I almost messaged you the other day to catch up with you because see how you were doing with all the moves and finally getting settled. It was good to catch you. I passed out my chair. Have a great night. Good luck fixing that that sleep schedule of yours. Good luck. Player. I think they both have flare, so if we have that one, we should have mega flare, right? Is that how it works? Yeah, have a great day. Let's see. I don't know what the difference between these two flares are.
Need some... What now?
Zombie. I just said he said zombie. Oh, you're sweet. I still haunts.
What now?
I might do one more and then maybe switch over to... What time is it? I'm trying to decide if I wanted to go stream on somewhere else today or just stick to Twitch. I don't know. I don't want to just stick on Twitch, honestly.
If Quistis's information is correct, then it's almost time. Balam Garden has been summoning a demon?
That's what the reports have been saying.
Do you believe it?
Of course I don't.
Alright, then what do you think this alleged demon really is?
Do you mind looking into it for me? All the sightings so far have been reported to be around the same hour.
Strange. This demon that's appearing. I wonder what it could be.
Oh, so I'm a demon now. What a fascinating allegation.
Huh?
So, level with me here. What do I look like to you?
To be totally honest, you fit the description.
Does look like a demon?
Oh, a demon then?
Yes, I know who you are. You're one of the demon dyad servants from a century ago, Diabolos.
I'm a what now? Oh, I see. So Grimoire decided those two were demons, huh? But how does them being demons make me a demon too? Their servant!
So then tell me why you would show up now, amidst such chaos.
You know why I've come. A servant of demons has no purpose but this. Furthering the chaos.
Then, I must punish you in the Keeper's absence.
Ruin all my fun. Oh, I'm so scared. Not!
Not.
Wait, what?
facing us now.
Huh? Oh, it's you two. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just butting in to help?
Yeah, what Rain just said. We're rearing our ugly ends.
What's that even mean? Wait,
This'll do.
where am I? What strange place have you taken me?
We've got him sweating now.
No matter. Let's see if either of you runs is still any good.
This is it!
Diablos. Man, Bart's really strong. Let's see what we can get. Light. Kinda wonder if it's better to do light. Let's see how much damage this does. 4,000? Okay. That's 4,000. Hers does 4,000. This does. Let's go check and see what this other one does. Because that takes 5. Where's. I don't think he has a special ability. Out. Oh, it missed? Wow. Rip. Man, just kidding.
That was a good fight.
Predictable.
Fast! I can't fight here!
You can't escape.
Ethics.
What's this?
Just a dream. A very bad one. Shulk.
Huh? Brother?
Yes, that's right. I've been searching for so long.
For me?
Of course. You know, when I first heard the news, how you'd fled after becoming an architect, I was so worried.
You came after me? But you had it all. You were the exceptional one. I know that Mom and Dad pressured you into it. Becoming an architect.
What's wrong? You can tell me.
After you left and went to the cathedral, the house got so unbearable. We tried, but we couldn't reach you. Mom became sick with worry. And Dad just hid in his bottle. The fire broke out, and then they were gone. What choice did I have? The cathedral was the only place I could think to go to.
So then you're telling me you killed Mom and Dad.
What? No!
You put them in the ground. You were always making trouble for them. You never did them an ounce of good. You grew tired of their scolding, so one day, you made them burn.
No. I would never do something.
But you did.
You're saying
that I...
Yes. And now that Mom and Dad are no more, my job is to see you punished.
You want me to atone for what I did to them?
I want you dead.
Oh. Oh, you did. Another battle? We just fought one.
Whoa. You are the worst kind of sleazy creep. How dare you peep at people's thoughts without asking them? And you think it's okay to twist her weaknesses around when the poor girl doesn't even know what's real? You scum!
I'm scum? Wait, hold on. Didn't we settle this last time? Last time? Yes, we did just fight. Why am I only remembering these things now?
Oh, interesting.
When he left this place, do you think his memory got some kind of readjustment to match the world he went back to? Oh, I get it. So then, the reason we forgot about Grimoire is surprisingly simple. It's because we left it.
Huh? Rain, what's up?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just starting to piece together how this power of fantasy thing affects our memories.
Huh?
The power of fantasy. Rubbish. That is my tribe's domain. Now I see. The Guardians of Time have been busy. If that's how you want it, then so be it. Come on!
Dang it, come on. Yes, come on. How much do we need for Kuroga? That does a lot more damage now. Where's Kuroga? Maybe he doesn't have that. I forgot that. I think I got rid of it when I changed one of their classes around. What HP does this prick have? 40k? What? 40k. no way. Oh, I didn't use that one. Should use Kira, not that one. We have to hit him like what, 40 times? 40. Have to do 40 attacks on this guy to kill him. Like halfway, almost halfway. Or not. It's for free. I haven't been able to get this for free in ages. Six of them left. Come on. That was close.
That wasn't so bad.
Close, close. I wonder if that means that Diablo can shoot.
I lost again.
What's he doing?
You can boss me around like you used to.
Well, I don't remember too much about the things we used to have you do, but if you can keep it in check, then maybe you can have some fun.
Huh.
What, sweet? Maybe.
Huh? What just... I might just be imagining it, but if you helped me out... Thank you. Rain. Lon.
Named Resumerium. One of the plus 7. Oh, the power of fantasy can make your mind shortly forever. Spelled wrong. Points to if you already spotted it. Spelled wrong. Where's his? Asleep. He needs 3 more levels.
What now? Who's... What now? See you...
See you soon. Does this mean the imps is... Oh, oh it did work. Blah blah blah. Place 1/4 of the target's remaining HP. Well, if you're gonna use something like that, you want to do it like at the start of the battle, I guess. Touch. Defense. So defense goes up a lot, magic defense goes down. Don't we lose abilities too? Are these available too? Available. Poison nails, fire. Particle. We're right back, guys. We're in the bathroom. Right beak, B.O.B. think I forgot to switch to BRB there, but I guess it's fine. My bad, guys. Guess it doesn't matter, but you guys could have known. 9 o'clock. I'm trying to figure out what one to do today. I guess I'll wait till the perp shows up and talk to her. See what she thinks I should do. Oh, we got a lot of these. I wish you could just like remove the ones that we've already completed. Just go like to a new. I wonder if I can beat this one yet. Tried before. Didn't go well.
That's Alexander's voice.
Probably should just rewatch that. I haven't watched it in a while.
Dude, we totally did not come prepared for this.
And a crow! Don't just leave us here! Tell us what is going on!
Take this!
But we already done that, so we have to win. Omega God. It's weak against light. Thousand. Thousand. Like nothing. Thousand. Do I have Kira with her? Or blind? This will take forever. How much speed this guy got? Doesn't say. of damage. We don't. I think we lost right here. Yeah. Can't beat him just yet. I guess.
Welcome. What now? Who's...
I feel like I got a 6-star or something. It says 5-star, but I think it's so much stronger than the other 5-star would be.
Butt kick the big jiggle again. Shiva! What's up? Problem?
Evil must perish.
Huh? What do you mean, evil? Do I know you?
You should. I am the cool face of justice. When the forces of evil appear, this Shiva strikes!
Huh? What you talking about?
Can you not see it? That mirage with you has been corrupted. They've tainted her. The Cogna have tainted her.
Think you got the wrong idea there, pal.
Alas, I am all too aware of the grief you feel. But I swear to you, her end will be quick and painless.
You're gonna have to go through me.
What?
You must be the male Shiva who busted out of the Nether Nebula.
Really? How can you talk about justice when the only way for you to come to this world is by hurting someone?
There's only one villain here, and... that is you. Sorry, but we're the good guys.
Poppycock.
Poppycock.
You simply cannot make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Don't you know the omelet thing is like a classic one-liner for villains? Come on, good lesson!
Dang, 11K.
My code freezes everything in sight. Freeze!
Thousand. $6,000. Easy peasy.
All right!
They got instead a chance. Instead a chance.
How? The hero is supposed to prevail.
I don't know what your deal is, bro, but don't worry about her. I have special Lassie powers, and they give her all the bells and whistles.
Huh? Perhaps I was wrong. She's not insidious enough to be Cogna. Fine. I shall make it up to you. Name your foe, and I will assist you in a single battle. Earlier, you mentioned a butt to kick. Well, lead the way.
Hang on a sec. Snow's been beating this thing up regularly, right? Because that would explain what...
Yes, sir.
It seems to be weaker than before.
Good. Then today, we can finally settle the score.
You
Right.
cute.
Remember
You
to exploit its weaknesses and be ready for a long fight, okay?
A long fight. $13K? Jeez. 12K? Our magic has gotten like way too flippin' strong. We're like just mowing through everything now. I think we're a little bit too OP. A little bit. A little bit.
Did it!
Predictable.
13 freaking K. Whoops. Rip that guy? I know, he didn't even like stand a remote chance of beating us there.
This is it! Together! Lizaga! Chill, you villain! All right! Success! Although, our victory will be short-lived if it thaws.
Oh, that's a good point. So what do we do? Just cross our fingers?
You never did finish what you started.
Zontetskin!
You know, for my first crack at it, that was pretty good.
Zoons! Now that's what I call just desserts!
Hey, sis!
I thought we'd been over this already. I am not your sister.
Am I glad to see you, sis?
What did I just finish saying?
Oh, tell you what, sis. Why don't you stop by the village and see Sarah? It's been forever, right?
Would you just... I seriously must be talking to a wall.
This fight is pretty good for grinding XP. Is there any reason to grind the XP though? I think I'm a bit like too strong as it is. I don't think there's... I mean, I guess at least I care about like leveling up boards, I guess. I don't know if I care enough about leveling up boards. Yeah, I don't think I do. Man, this Bart character is OP, I swear. It's basically like he has a built-in reflect. Like the dude, like if somebody attacks me a lot of times, like I get like double like attacks. Like what's that word? What happens when you counterattacks? See, I get basically like double counterattacks now. Plus whatever else damage we've been doing. Kind of crazy. This thing much better. This strength down. I mean, we already finished the Mirage board of our main people. Yeah, he just basically like mimics the last attack that attacks him and attacks it to the person, which kind of usually works decently well. Sometimes it does, like, of course, like you use an attack that they have no, it has no way to like block, you know, what am I looking for? They absorb the attack. But there is no like absorbing here, is there? Not really. There's a few, I guess. That one we absorbed it. Oh, we missed Diablos here. You're awesome, Perps. I've got a question for you since you're here today, Perps. You know, it's such a rare time that we get to speak. But do you think we should, like, continue with... Okay, shoot. Do we continue with the restream stuff? I mean, like, honestly. I've been trying to decide because I feel like it's very much stretching myself a lot, really thin. Especially because we're trying to keep caffeine and still trying to do Twitch and stuff. I don't know if it's like worth like the amount it would take to build those up. Like it would be nice, but I don't know if it's better to just like focus on Twitch caffeine and this, because caffeine has those perks about streaming there. But like to like stretch myself thin and try to like grow those too. I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about growing them and I could just stream there, but it just seems maybe time is better spent just focusing on like one of them or two, counting caffeine. I mean, if you could stream on Twitch too at the same time, it wouldn't be as bad, but I feel like there's just not... You know, there's only so much time in the day. Not worth keeping them. That's what I was thinking. Like, if as I said, I don't know. I've been doing kind of iffy on Twitch, but I think it's because I haven't been spending enough time, which is, I think Twitch is having a loss of viewers all around right now. So maybe just focus on Twitch and growing Twitch and being active in people's streams and all that other stuff, and kind of drop the other ones, Mixer and YouTube, the Facebooks. A lot of effort, yes it would. That'll be a better plan, yeah. Yeah, if I had more time, maybe. Silvery.
What now? Goodbye.
That's what I was kind of like leaning toward. It's like... I mean, I was thinking about it today because we were planning on switching over, and it's just like, I don't know if it's worth it.
What now?
Yeah. I think if there was more like opportunities for like sponsorships and stuff, maybe on the other ones, but I don't know if there really is. I feel like most sponsorships go through Twitch. So like spending the time to grow those ones, I don't even know if they'd be worth it. Like the amount of like time and effort. That's the thing, we're trying to make money. It's like the amount of time and effort you'd have to put in to even get to the point, you know, where you're making something off those. Yeah. Caffeine's been actually going decently well. I mean, we've had people talking, it's just weirdos though. That's what I was thinking. Oh, I guess we, I don't know. Do we want to do more of this stuff, or do we want to switch games? I feel like we've been doing a lot of just like, how many of these do we got left? Oh, incomplete first. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these. This one we can't beat though, so 6. 6 more of these. These are all level 5. Bridge is hard, yeah. I just tried to do that one and I just got curb stomped. Did you ever beat Bridge or did you just give up? Well, I think we're just gonna switch over to Tomb Raider for a little bit, I think. We've been playing this for about 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours today. We made some decent progress. You guys have enjoyed the show. It's been fun. Tomorrow we'll probably grind out the worst to the tea room. Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. I don't know if we're gonna stream this weekend. I'm kind of leaning toward no, unless the kiddo's gone or something. I've been trying to decide what to do about weekends. I kind of like Sundays. Usually are pretty good stream days, but I think I'm gonna have to like focus with the kiddo for maybe take Saturday and Sunday off. At least somebody's babysitting her or something.